Hi, Hal. So this is K. Harikrishna, PhD scholar. I'm working with Professor Kalol Mandal and Professor Sudhanshu Sekhar Singh from Department of Metal Science and Engineering, IIT Kanpur, as well as I'm also working with Dr. Gopi Kishore Mandal, so who is working as Principal Scientist in CSR and ML Jamshedpur. So today my talk on effect of handling time on coating microstructure evolution and electrochemical behavior of galvanized interstitial free steel. So these are the contents of my topics. So importance of zinc coatings and galvanized coating versus galvanizing coatings, objectives of the present study, resultant discussion and conclusions. First of all, importance I am going to discuss here importance of zinc coating. Actually, zinc coating can protect the steel in three ways. So in first of all, it acts as a barrier to the corrosion environment, and if any damage happens on the coating surface, the exposed region is cathodically protected while zinc surrounding zinc is galvanically corroded. This is called galvanic protection. However, after dissolution of the coating, also the zinc coating forms corrosion products. So these are act as secondary barrier to the corrosion environment. So here, most of the industries are using hot dip galvanization is commercially available process for applying protective zinc coating on the steel substrate. So from here, why we are using this corrosion point of view, I can explain the mixed potential theory. This is Evans diagram. If you see here, iron and zinc are separately dipped in the acid solution. You can clearly observe that the corrosion rate of iron is more than that of zinc, even though iron has positive potential than zinc. Because of the exchange current density for hydrogen evolution, and the iron is more than that of zinc. That is the reason why iron is corroding. So, however, if you couple iron and zinc galvanically, I can clearly observe that the corrosion rate of zinc is more than that of iron. It means iron corrosion rate is controlled after galvanization. At the same time, zinc is corroding itself and providing sacrificial nature to the substrate. So this is the reason why we are using galvanizer coating, zinc coating on the substrate. So these are called event diagrams. So like that only you can say importance of zinc coating in corrosion point of view. So what is the difference between galvanizer coating and galvanized coating? So galvanized coating contains only pure zinc coating. At the same time, very thin iron aluminum layer. This is called inhibition layer of the substrate coating interface. In case of galvanized coating, we are not going to see any inhibition layer of the interface. And coating contains zeta, gamma, delta, different arranging intermetallics present. In case of galvanized coating, we are using most of the industries using 0.2% aluminum because of it will form very thin layer at the interface and it will control the diffusion of iron into the coating and it make the coating contains only pure zinc. However, in case of galvanizing case, less than 0.228% aluminum used because otherwise it will form the inhibition layer at the interface and it will not allow the diffusion of iron into the coating. That's why we are using 0.14 to 0.16 percent. So galvanized coating contains only pure zinc, no iron, and galvanizing contains 9 to 12% iron. And galvanized coatings are unpainted because of they are smooth coatings, and galvanized coatings are painted because of they have some roughness. However, these are the importance of galvanized coatings. So galvanized coatings are excellent valuability because of iron there and high paintability and addition because of they are more rougher than galvanized coatings and they are high hardness, wear resistance and corrosion resistance because of iron present in the coating. The objectives of the present study to investigate the effect of handling time 10, 20, and 30 seconds on coating microstructure evolution and electrochemical behavior of galvanized interstitial free steel. This is the workflow chart for my present work. So I have taken GA steel and I analyzed the three different holding times 10, 20, and 30 seconds and 500 degrees centigrade. And I have done steel substrate characterization and coating characterization using XRD and SEM. At the same time, I have also done electrochemical tests in pre-layer 3.5% initial solution, type polarization, and characterization of the corrosion products after the corrosion, SEM and XRD. So in this study, I have used interstitial free steel for substrate. This is the carbon percentage is 0.0064. So these are the GI coating. GI coating, the coating looks smooth, and the EDX analysis clearly showing the only zinc peaks present, and these are the cross-sectional coating. This is homogeneously pure zinc only, and EDS elemental mapping also clearly showing the distribution of zinc throughout the coating with the presence of iron. At the same time, I have observed very thin layer of iron aluminum layer at the substrate coating interface. It will control the diffusion of iron into the coating. That's why I have observed here very only pure zinc coating. So these are the top and cross-sectional observation of GA coatings. This is Substrate only we have observed ferritic because of pure iron almost this one. And B, C, D, these are the galvanizing coating. These coatings are looks rough compared to galvanizing coating. And we have observed that zeta, delta, gamma phase, zeta, delta phases on the coating surface. From B to C, zeta phase is the elongated rod shaped particle and delta phase is compact. From B to D, it means to 10 to 30 seconds. You can observe like that only. From zeta to delta phase. It means zeta phase is elongated rod phase and delta phase is compact. From here we can observe that from 10 to 30 seconds from B to D the coating become compact and not that much roughness compared to this one here. It means iron content in the coating increases with increasing the galvanizing time from 10 to 30 seconds, and these are the cross-sectional coatings. You clearly observe that the top layer, the top surface is zeta phase and the middle delta phase and the interface gamma. From A to C here, observe that the gamma phase is clearly observed at the 30 seconds coating prepared at 30 seconds galvanizing coating because the iron diffusion is more here. That's why you have observed here. However, you have observed cracks in the coating surface, cracks in the coating and galvanizing coating, but we haven't observed cracks in we have galvanizing coating. So because in case of galvanizing coating, phase transformation take place. That's why you have observed cracks in the coating. So these are the XRD of the coating. So XRD of the galvanizer coating is showing pure zinc, and in case of here zeta galvanizer coating, zeta delta phase observed, and I have measured the zeta to delta phase fraction on the coating. So zeta to delta phase fraction on the coating decreases with increasing galvanizer time from 10 to 30 seconds. It means iron content in the coating increases with increasing galvanizer time from 10 to 30 seconds. This is indirectly suggesting like that. These are the Tefl polarization plots, and we can clearly observe that the potential difference between the steel substrate and the coatings are more. It means difference is more. Potential difference is more. It means these coatings are acting sacrificial nature to the substrate. However, if I compare the galvanizer coating and galvanizer coatings, galvanizer coatings are showing. More corrosion rate compared to galvanizer coating because of this is pure zinc only. However, the galvanizer coatings 10 20 30 seconds, so the galvanizer coating prepared at 30 seconds showing higher corrosion resistance in terms of lower corrosion rate because of lowest zero to delta base fraction, as it is evidenced from the XRD data. So these are the coating surface characterization after typal polarization. If you see here, galvanized coating is more corrosion as compared to galvanized coating. So here we can see clearly observe that severe damage of the coating. If you compare B, C, D, they all are looks like same. But however, if you see the galvanized coating 30 seconds, figure D is showing less damage compared to 20 seconds C and A 10 seconds. So these microchip results are corroborated with the corrosion rate results obtained from Tefl polarization. So these are the XRD after after Tefl polarization. So I have observed that zinc hydroxychloride ZHC is commonly observed in all the galvanizing coatings, and at the same time I have observed the zeta delta phases in the coating also. But the intensity of the peaks are different. It means the variation of the phases are different. So these are the conclusions of my topic. So the morphology of the galvanized coating surface has been evolved from zeta to elongated rod type to compact delta phase with increasing galvanizing time from 10 to 30 seconds at fixed handling temperature of 500 centigrade. At the same time, the amount of iron content in the coating also increases with increasing galvanizing time due to the domination of diffusion kinetics at higher galvanizing times. And the formation of craters has been observed at the coating surface fabric lower galvanizing times, and the corrosion resistance of the galvanizing steels increases with increasing galvanizing time due to the dominance of compact and crater free surface as well as the lowest zeta to delta phase fraction. Thank you all.